The White Hollow. Carlos Carrasquero. The forest of White Hollow was a maze of silver birch and creeping fog, a place where sound died young. The two hunters, Merrick and Jorn, moved through it like shadows, boots whispering against the damp earth. They had been tracking signs for hours, searching for early game before the frost came in. "Deer don't come this far down before the snows," Jorn muttered, squinting at the ground. His breath came out in soft puffs. "Tracks look fresh, though, hours at most." "I came expecting hares," Merrick grunted, running his thumb across a print in the mud. "Too early in the season, maybe it's lost." They followed the trail deeper into the hollow, until the trees thinned and the mist grew brighter. There, in the middle of a small clearing, lay the skull. It was clean, picked, bone-white. The antlers still crowned it like brittle ivory, but not a shred of sinew or hide clung to it. No sign of scavengers, no claw marks, no blood. Just the skull, lying in the grass as if placed there. "Gods," Jorn whispered. "Not even wolves strip it that clean." Merrick crouched beside it. The sockets were wide and hollow, staring at nothing. "Looks fresh, too," he said. "You can smell it. Bone's not gone sour yet." He tapped it lightly with the tip of his knife. The sound was dull, as if something inside had swallowed the echo. "Stay here," Merrick said, rising. "If the rest of the carcass is nearby, I'll find it. Could tell us what did this." Jorn nodded, but didn't speak. The fog pressed closer now, curling around the edges of the clearing. He watched his friend's figure fade into the trees, the crunch of twigs dimming until it vanished entirely. For a long moment, there was nothing, only the quiet breathing of the forest. Then, a crack. The sound of something moving. Jorn turned, expecting to see Merrick pushing through the mist. And he did, at first. The same shape, the same coat. But as he stepped into the clearing, Jorn saw the face, or rather, the lack of one. Where Merrick's head should have been, the deer skull sat perfectly balanced upon his shoulders. The antlers gleamed pale in the dim light, and from within the eye sockets came a faint, rhythmic glow, like a heartbeat pulsing behind bone. "Merrick?" Jorn croaked. The thing tilted its head slowly and deliberately. The mouth of the skull opened, and though no lips moved, a breath escaped, soft and wrong, like wind forced through hollow reeds. The smell of wet soil and rot filled the air. Jorn didn't wait. He turned and ran. Branches tore at his arms, roots caught his boots, but he didn't stop until the forest thinned and the smoke of his own chimney rose in the distance. When he finally stumbled into his yard, the dawn was breaking. He never spoke of what he saw that night, save for once, to swear he'd never hunt again in the White Hollow. And true to his word, he never did. But sometimes, when the fog rolled down from the hills, he swore he could still hear Merrick's voice calling softly from the trees, and the clack of antlers following close behind.